Well, I think we're approaching December, so it's almost a holiday. It's almost a holiday, yeah? So I'd like to wish everyone happy holidays. Uh, in every faith, happy holidays. Um, I came across a status, one of my friend, Dijon, however you want to pronounce your name, brother. And one of the phrase that he posted is called um, "Jack of all trades, master of none." How fitting and quite telling for other dancers out there, because as beginners, many people, many students, especially beginners, wants to learn just about everything at once. And in a sense, that's really good. And for a teacher to teach students every type of dance right there at once, their determination, their inspiration uh, is great and very inspiring to us as well. But that's a big but. It is always good as a beginner to learn one style first to build, especially if they're beginners and they don't have the dance foundation yet. It's always good to learn one style first to build that foundation. It's very important. For example, I studied Shorin-ryu, which is an Okinawan karate, traditional. Okay, at that time I didn't know it was traditional, but I studied it. I got my black belt when I was 13 years old. Okay, I started when I was 8. Um, the moment I got my black belt at 13, that's when I began studying other styles, which was Kenpo, Jiu Jitsu, uh, Taekwondo, um, and Filipino martial arts, FMA. So that's when I began to do it. Now, it became easier for me because of the foundation I built already in the fundamentals of fighting. Okay? So, in the same way, ladies and gentlemen, especially with you students in the dance, you got to learn the fundamentals of dancing first. Uh, in three ways, really, three ways. You got solo dancing, that's number one. Number two, you got um, pre-rehearsed movements, okay? And then number three, you got social dancing skills, okay? Those three, it's the same way in martial arts. If I were to relate that in martial arts, the same way. You got the shadow boxing, which is solo. You got the pre-rehearsed movements, which is kata or forms. Uh, and then you got sparring, which is social dancing skills, and if you're related to the dance. All right. So it's very important. If you are a member of the dance team right now, okay, and you're having a hard time learning a choreography, that is because your foundation is not there yet. Okay. So once you learn that foundation, choreography learning becomes easier because you're confident of the techniques of the movement you're learning, okay, of the choreography movements you're learning. And this goes to my students and my dance team. Really, the key here is to build your foundation and execute the techniques and the movement really well. That's why repetition is the key. Perfect practice is the key, um, and then everything else becomes easier. So it's always good, ladies and gentlemen, to be a master of one style. And then after that, as teachers and even social dancers, in general, it's good to learn everything. I mean, everything, even if you don't prefer that style. I know that most individuals prefer one style only, like myself, okay? But whether you prefer one style only as a social dancer so that you could dance with everyone, whether you're a leader or you're a follower, it is good to learn everything. It is good to be jack of all trades. Okay, it is. Um, so that's one of my inspiration to tell you today. Now, this week, this Saturday, we're gonna have the mega party at Allegro. It's gonna be a thanks. Is it a Thanksgiving? No, not this week. I'm sorry. Next week, November 24th, we're gonna have the after Thanksgiving party at Allegro Ballroom. Um, that's always a blast. Okay, because we got DJ Guapo in the bachata room, we got DJ Mindy in the salsa room, and we have Somos El Son for salsa live concert, and then we have Kizomba with Joe Gabel. Okay, we have those classes as well, and then of course, do not forget Georgette, the queen of bachata and pachanga. She's gonna be doing workshop for bachata and pachanga. Okay, December 10th in Berkeley area. Two location, one in Askenash during the day, Askenash, and at night at the Beat in Berkeley. Both in Berkeley location, but two locations. Okay. Don't forget that if you have not bought a ticket, go to bachatasaturday.com. And for our holiday parties, go to SaturdayMegaParty.com. Okay. Also, this Reno International Dance Expo, hashtag RDX 2019. You see Ismael Otero there, you see Fausto Felix and Caitlin, and then you got uh, Alex and Desiree right there, and many other artists. For example, in Kizomba, we just booked Jamba Jamba from Angola. Um, in Zouk, we got Jaime Aroxa, the legend in Zouk, Brazilian Zouk, and we got Kerry. Uh, in Bachata, I already showed you. We got Anthony E. Carla from Spain also. Salsa, we have Alex Lee coming in. We have Emily Andagan coming in. We got Dijon Polanski and Chloe. So just go to renodanceexpo.com. renodanceexpo.com, because there are many artists that we booked already that are already posted there. And then, of course, you could book your hotel because there are 70 hotel rooms left. GSR is the number one hotel in Reno right now. And so if you've never been to the hotel, it's like the size of the hotel is like one one town, one small town. Everything is there, from bowling to movies. Everything is there. So don't forget renodanceexpo.com. What else is going on? Next year, God, there's a lot of going on because we have the Las Vegas Afro Latin organized by Emerson and Jose in the last weekend of April. And then, of course, Reno Dance Expo for the last weekend of May. And then June, we have Calgary BKS, which is BK's dancebks.com. And then we have the 11th annual SF5BF. Okay. By the way, if you, just in case you don't know this, we are working on event on Hawaii, and we are working on event in the East Coast area. Okay, so I'll keep you updated with that as to what's going to happen. And what else do we have here, guys? Oh yeah, Dijon and Chloe are going to be coming on January, I believe January 12th, bachatasaturday.com, the second Saturday of the month. They're coming because I'd like to introduce them to the Bay Area. I don't think they've ever been to the Bay Area. So before they go to Reno Dance Expo in May, I'd like Bay Area to get to know this couple, which is right now the flavor. They're the flavors of the year. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, my Wednesday classes. There was at one point where my team, I was teaching everything from Kizomba to Central Bachata to Modern Bachata to Dominican Bachata with my team. And One day they talked to me and they told me, Rodney, there is one reason why we take lessons from you and we join your team and we don't mind driving an hour or more to your training temple. It's like, what was the reason? Because of Dominican bachata. You're good at it. You're very knowledgeable at it. That's what your expertise is. Okay, we don't mind learning these other dances, but there's one reason why we're learning from you, and because of this, and so that opened my eyes a little bit. And now we're much more focusing on 100% Dominican bachata, traditional bachata, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so if you're interested in joining our dance team, it's in Alameda. We practice Tuesdays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. In San Jose, um, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Thursdays, and that next Friday, which is 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. There are no more regular classes in San Jose. We changed it to dance training and dance team training. We feel that it's much more effective that way. Um, I teach traditional bachata at Allegro every Wednesday from 7:30 to 9:30. And sometimes when I feel like it, we social dance for an hour. Okay? So you could always find my class at rodchataclasses.com. Rodchataclasses.com. A lot of people have been emailing me in Reno. When am I going to do these classes? When am I going to come back and teach? I will let you know maybe after the holidays, by January, I will resume classes because right now I got a lot of things in my plate that I'm trying to organize. And so I will let you know about that. But other than that, guys, dancing is therapeutic. Whether the economy is bad and situation is bad, dancing is always there for you because it's an addiction. Some of them treat it as a hobby. If you treat it like a hobby, then I know how you are as a dancer. Okay, you're not at that level yet. But if you treat it as an addiction, even if you don't perform, even if you don't teach, if you just social dance, and you treat it as an addiction, which you don't have to because you can't help it, then I know for a fact that you dance at least 3 to 6 times a week. And at least 50% of the time you go to all of these dance congresses. So, anyway, I will talk to you later. Remember, jack of all trades, master of none.